This is Lev. I'm going to say it in English and then in Russian a little bit. Я скажу это на английский, чуть-чуть по-русски, так что слушайте по-русски тоже. Okay, this is my almost morning exercise several times a week, like 5 days a week. Hope it's not too much, let me know. I do yoga. There's a computer behind me, and just listen to YouTube, 2 20-minute sessions. The first 20 minutes is yoga for the beginners, and second one is yoga joy. Yoga for beginners is very simple. Yoga joy is a little bit more complicated. 2 фрагмента я делаю по компьютеру, по YouTube. Йога для начинающих и йога для удовольствия. Надеюсь, не слишком сильно. Это не большие кренделя, а обычная йога. Как вы думаете? So, let me know what you think about this exercise. So 20 minutes one session, and then 20 minutes the second session. So let's start.
Engage your legs. With your kneecaps up a bit, feel your quadriceps, these big thigh muscles tone, and then slowly.
You can see it on the computer, and I continue doing what she's teaching me.
To this superhero posture, the superhero version of mountain pose, and it really does work. A number on your brain makes you feel more embodied, at least for me. Helps me to stand up tall here. You might notice that you just very naturally start to lift up through your chest.
Just relaxation first. Let's relax. Slowly getting into it.
Honor the natural curvature of the spine here, but just be awareness of what is going. Just be aware, excuse me, of what is going on in your pelvis. And maybe lengthening your tailbone down just a bit to feel some support in the lower back. All right, now drop the fingertips down, send them forward, up and back for a big full body stretch, volcano pose. Send energy up and out through the fingertips. Keep the grounding of the feet, strong legs, like a little kitty cat pushing up all of the arms. So keep the neck integrated throughout this whole practice.
Nice stretch.
Press that ball of yarn forward with your nose to look up. So if you're like, what, Adrienne? We're wanting to create slow, steady, integrated movements rather than just, okay, now look at your hands and maybe crunch the back of your neck. We want to do a slow lift of the gaze up. And then let's just let everything go by bending the knees, wiggling the fingertips, and taking it slowly into a forward fold with bent knees. I'm going to give Benji the dog a little pet. He's right here, and I'm going to invite all of us to take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And as you exhale, relax the weight of your head and gently shake the head a little no and yes, back and forth. Knees are bent here. That awareness that we gained in the feet, all 4 corners of the feet still at play here. And then lastly, we'll grab the opposite elbow with your opposite hand. And just take 3 slow breaths here. You can find stillness and allow the breath to move you, or you can softly sway a little left or right. Nice. Then release the arms. Keep grounding through the feet. Bring the hands back up to the waistline. Press into all 4 corners of the feet. Really pressing the heels. Ball joint of the big toe, ball joint of the pinky toe as you slowly come up with bent knees, rising back up to that super mountain pose. And this time, see if you can pull the elbows back just a little bit in space. Shoulder blades coming together, and maybe you can imagine them melting down towards your heels. So we're back in our power pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to release the hands, mountain pose. Inhale to volcano, reach the fingertips, lots of energy up towards the sky, and exhale, bend the knees, wiggle the fingertips, and float it all the way down back to that standing forward fold. Knees nice and bent here, deep in your breath. Feel that stretch in the low back and relax the weight of the head. Good, one more deep breath in here. this time as you exhale, bend the knees more, bring your fingertips down to the mat or to 2 blocks. And we're going to step the right foot back and lower the right knee. It's a big move, take your time. Pad the knee with a blanket if you like, or you can even roll your mat, double it up to create a little padding for the knee. Front knee over front ankle. We're going to just set that. Spreading words through all 4 corners of the left foot. Set that. Then flip your right foot, come onto the top of your right foot and press firmly into your right foot to slowly rise up, interlace the fingertips, bring them to the top of the left thigh. Now imagine squeezing your inner thighs towards the center, towards the midline of your yoga mat to find a little lift up from the pelvic floor. So we're not collapsing into the shape here, but we're engaging the body just enough to support the muscle, to support the joints, engage the muscles, and find this energetic lift up through the chest, just like we did in our super mountain. So you have options here. You can stay here with this nice support of the left thigh and the left thigh. Or we can start to bring the right hand all the way up and back. And then if you want to take it one step further, we'll take both hands all the way up. Now, whatever stage you're at, keep the engagement of the legs. Maybe you start to sink a little bit deeper into the posture. And maybe pull the left hip crease back just a little bit and squeeze. Take one breath here, maybe lifting the heart, maybe lifting the gaze. And then use your exhale to slowly bring it back down with control. Great, then we're going to pull the left hip crease back and straighten the left leg here, but you can keep a soft bend, so we're just going to find extension rather than straightening. And you're going to flex your left toes up towards your face and breathe, breathe, breathe here. Right hip is over the right knee. And then from here, we'll plant the palms, walk it forward, and just bring that left knee all the way back to the right. So now we're in a tabletop position. Walk the wrists underneath the shoulders, nice neutral spine. Drop the belly, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, navel draws up towards the spine or towards the ceiling. Again, cow pose, we drop the belly, open the chest, look forward. With your breath, exhale slow and steady. Start at the tailbone and travel all the way up the spine, finding that curvature to the crown of the head drops to the ground. One more like this. Inhale, drop the belly, slow. Open the chest, look forward. Tailbone up toward the sky, and then exhale, reverse it. Slow and steady. The breathing, great energy that runs up and down the spine. Beautiful. Inhale to a nice neutral spine. Listen carefully. You're going to walk the hands forward. Curl the toes under. Keep the knees bent as you slowly lift the hips up for a downward facing dog. Now take a breath here. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Good. And then slowly lower the knees down and reset. Spread the fingertips wide. Toes are curled under. Take a deep breath in. Let's just check it out. And here we go. Hips up high, knees slightly bent. Don't worry about getting your heels to the ground. This time melting the heart closer towards the legs. Just check it out. We're shaking, we're not holding our breath, we're alive, we got this. Slow and steady knees come all the way back down. Good, take a moment, reset. You need to rotate the wrists one way and then the other, we did that. And last time, here we go, lifting the hips up. This time maybe we start to anchor through the heels a little more, but do not worry about the heels actually touching the ground. It's more of the intention of finding that extension, that length through the back of the leg. Hips up high, heart melting. The head is below the heart here, getting that fresh blood flow going. Breathe deep. You're here for one more breath. In and out, and slow descent of the knees down. Awesome. From here, heels and lift your heart. If this is too much, bring your fists, your knuckles to the ground for a little support. We're here for
So it's slow, nothing too strenuous. What do you think? It's almost like stretching. Beginners.
Beautiful. Walk it back. Hands come forward. We're going to lift the right knee this time and send the right foot all the way up, left knee back for our low lunge. Press into all four corners of the right foot, always working from the ground up. Right knee is over that right ankle. We're feeling that big stretch in the legs, the hips, the groin. Then flip the left foot down, root down through the top of this left foot. Squeeze the inner thighs in the midline as you interlace the fingertips and bring them to the top of the right thigh. Move nice and slow with control. Feel it out. Get in the habit of really feeling things out in your practice. Moving from a place of connection. Same thing as before, we'll squeeze the inner thighs together, lift up from the pelvic floor. Right hand can stay on the top of the right thigh as we send the left fingertips up towards the sky. Set that very southern
I
sky.
have a problem with my neck. I don't have a full range of motion, so the neck. I wonder if it helps my neck. I hope it does.
We have lots of options. Both hands down, one arm up, or both arms. Inhale to lift the chest, breathing all the right hip crease back into space, sink a little lower. And exhale to slowly bring it back down, fingertips to the mat. Now send the hips and the buttocks back, extend through the right leg this time, and flex your right foot. You should feel a deep, deep stretch here towards your face. And that just means you're really reaching your toes back towards your eyes here. The right hip crease is pulling back, and I'm pressing still firmly into my left foot. Just always kind of staying curious about how I'm stacking the bones, keeping my home practice really safe and sustainable so that you can get really, really strong and feel really, really good. All right, roll through that right foot. Plant the palms. We're going to come back to all four. This time we're going to widen the knees.
It's slow and relaxing, not to rush.
The toes together to touch. Inhale, drop the belly just like we did in cow pose. Look forward. Really feel like you're, just hang with me, your heart energy is kind of shooting forward. So you really have to kind of bring your awareness of your attitude and your energy to some of these shapes. Send your heart energy forward, let it radiate. Why not? Give it a try. And then exhale, send the hips back. Reach the arms forward, extended child's pose. So big opening through the shoulders, big opening through the hips. If you have your blanket there, you can roll it up or fold it up to create a little pillow for your head. Bring the earth up to you. That is why these props are here, to support you. Help you find what feels good. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes. And listen to the sound of your breath here. And slowly carve a line just with your nose forward, up and back, finding a little integration in the neck. So nice and slow, always aware of the neck, just really mindful. Don't want you to hurt yourself here. I want this to feel good. We're looking forward, we're breathing, upper arm bones are relaxing down, so away from the ears. And we're just going to take this forward gaze and follow it through. So pull the hands back in space, come forward. You're going to walk the knees underneath the hips, and then just slowly melt all the way to the belly. So hips come to the ground, and we come all the way through. And then right here, slowly Benji's pause. My hands are underneath the shoulders. I'm going to squeeze the elbows into the side body here. Press the tops of the feet into the earth. Press your pubic bone into the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. We open the chest and we just look forward. So we're not taking it all the way up, just forward. Starting to check in with the muscles in the back. And the flexibility of the spine. Nice awareness of our foundation here because we're doing great. Inhaling deeply.
Back muscles.
And then exhale to let it go. Curl the toes under, press up to all fours. Inhale in, spread the fingertips. Exhale, lift the left knee. Good. Inhale in again. Exhale, lift the right knee. Feel your core engage. We only have one plank pose in this whole practice, and this is it. Crown of the head is forward. Think about that length in the spine, so your neck is an extension of the spine here, nice and long. Hug the front body, so your belly draws up. Hug the front body up to meet the back body. The shoulder blades melt left to right. Heels reach back. We're here for 3. We're shaking. We're building heat for 2. And on the 1, the knees slowly kiss the ground. And we walk them all the way forward. Swing the feet and the ankles to one side, and we come to a seat. We find the wrists here, nice work. We're going to bring the blanket, if you have it, perhaps back underneath the hips for a little support, so we can sit up tall. Now send the legs out long, and we're going to bend the knees just slightly here. Now inhale, fingertips reach forward, up and back. Really pull the thumbs back to space, lift your chest, find length through the side body, and then slowly, as you breathe out, we're going to reach the fingertips forward towards the feet. Now, they may come to the tops of the thighs here, they may come to the knees, maybe you are able to get a little closer to the ankles, and the feet is just, it's giving us like a place to reach towards. So get upset if you can't touch your toes. Maybe one day. And then relax the weight of the head over into this calming posture. Seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Close your eyes and then start to slow down the breath. And just notice how a little bit of practice can go a long way. And take a second here to just notice how you're feeling and feel your breath arouse the inhale and the fall of the exhale. Using this practice as an opportunity not to master yoga, but to start to get to know yourself and understand your mind-body connection a little bit better. Taking a moment at the end of each practice to get quiet and integrate. Nice, then slowly begin to roll it up. We're going to bend one knee and then the other and just come to a cross-legged seat. Keep your eyes closer if you like, or you can come to a soft gaze and just bring the hands together at the heart center to finish. Sit up nice and tall. Give thanks for this moment. If it was challenging, that's the ticket. Hardest part is showing up. And we did just that. Thank you for sharing your valuable time with me. Hope to see you again soon.
So that was yoga for the beginners, 20 minutes. Now I'm gonna go, I'll continue to do yoga joy. It's a little bit more involved, but not a lot more. Take a look at that. Hello everyone. Hello, hello. I just did a recording of the first module of my yoga 20 minutes exercise, courtesy of Adriene from the YouTube. So I'm giving credit for her. I'm just following what she does. And then I'm following for another 20 minutes, makes it total 40, for the yoga joy of yoga. The first one we call yoga for beginners, and now joy of yoga. So together, take a look, see what you think. Is that normal for me, for my age, for my desires to be healthy and exercise, or that too much? I'll repeat it in Russian. Сейчас по-русски говорю. Первый модуль был 20 минут йога для начинающих, а сейчас я делаю йога для удовольствия. Не знаю, как они сильно интенсивные для меня, для моего возраста, для моего здоровья, или достаточно, или недостаточно. В общем, получается 40 минут, 20 и 20, 40 минут делаю где-то 3 раза в неделю примерно. Ну вот сейчас начинаем, записываем.
Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene, Benji's down here, and today we have a practice called Yoga Joy. Hop into something comfy and let's get started. Alright pals, let's begin standing today at the top of the mat. Bring the feet hip width apart. Draw your hands together. Prayer position. And let's do this thing. Let's dig into the heels. Spread awareness through all 4 corners of the feet. Draw your navel in slightly as you stand up nice and tall. And let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Inhale in deeply. Exhale completely. And one more. Remember what today's practice is all about. Finding the joy. Big inhale.
Breathe.
And
behind.
exhale. Moving with the breath. Inhale, spread the fingertips wide. Reach up towards the sky. Exhale, bend your knees generously. Reach down towards your toes. Forward, forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, find that nice flat back position. Exhale, forward fold. All the way back up, big inhale, reach for the sky. Spread your fingertips, smile. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach for the sky, big breath, big stretch. Exhale, moving with the breath all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Make sure the neck is nice and long here, not crunched or collapsed. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step just your right foot back. Try to keep your right knee lifted here. Inhale, get light on the fingertips, look forward, big stretch, so big deep breaths here. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left toes back, plank pose. Inhale in here. Exhale, step your right foot up. Try to keep the back knee lifted. Here, buddy. Gaze forward, heart opens forward. Big stretch here, so big breath. Good. On an exhale, step the back foot up to meet the front. Back in the forward fold. Shake the head loose here for a couple breaths. If you want to clasp opposite elbow with opposite hand, maybe find a gentle rock back and forth. Find what feels good. Continue to gently deepen your breath. Good. As you're ready, release the arms. On your next inhale, lift up halfway. Remember, long neck here. Tug the shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the elbows into your side body. Then exhale, down you go. Forward fold. Catch a wave here. Spread the fingertips. Root through the feet. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, we're going to go all the way back down, raining it down. Inhale, lifts you up halfway, moving with the breath. Exhale to soften and bow. Fingertips come to the mat. We'll step just the right toes back again. Keep the right knee lifted. Inhale, get light on the fingertips. Maybe this time they come up just a bit as you breathe in. And then exhale, plant the palms. Step the left toes back. Plank pose. Nice wide base in the hands here. Strong and steady. Lift your front body, so your belly, your low ribs up to meet your back body. Find that hollow body here. Inhale in. Exhale, step the right foot up. Keep the back knee lifted. Inhale, rise up. Maybe fingertips come off the ground. If not, it's okay. And then slowly release. Rock the back foot up to meet the front. Back to the forward fold. Here we go. Inhale, halfway lift. Your version. Find length in the spine. Exhale to soften and fold. Inhale, reach for the sky. Spread the fingertips. Find a big beach ball up and overhead. So nice wide stance. Palms facing forward. Palms facing each other. Pinkies forward, thumbs back. Good. Inhale in here. Lift your chest. Maybe lift your chin. Look up towards the sky. And then exhale, down we go. Moving with the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and bow. Listen carefully. This time, bend your knees, plant your palms, step your right foot back, then your left foot back, come to plank pose. On your inhale, extend the crown forward. On your exhale, reach the heels back. Find that hollow body here once again. Inhale in, exhale, stay here, or you can come to a half plank here at the knees. We want to maintain this nice awareness from the crown to the tail. Shoulder blades drawing together and down the back body. Heart and chest opening forward for 3, 2, here we go. Slowly lower all the way to the belly on the 1. Hi, Benji. Press into the tops of the feet. Press your pubic bone into the earth. Squeeze your elbows into the side body. Inhale, lift up, maybe cobra. Exhale to soften and bow. Curl the toes under. Inhale in. Exhale, press up, plank pose or half plank. Beautiful. Inhale in again. Exhale to downward facing dog. Index fingers are pointing forward, biceps by the ears. Find some soft, easy movement here that feels awesome. And then on your next inhale, lift the right leg up high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, straight through center, knee to nose, rounding up through the spine. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, shift it forward, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, last time, knee to nose. Try to touch your right heel to your right glute. Squeeze and lift, and then step your right foot all the way up. Pivot on the back foot. And as you're ready, hands are going to come to the waistline as we rise up strong. Front knee.
I have a little arthritis in my neck and the back, a little.
Warrior 1.
And hope it helps both.
Sky. Try to find the joy here. So the attitude.
My range of motion is
press into the outer edge of your left foot. Pull the right hip crease back. Draw your knee.
Need to work it out.
Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. Maybe you look up and
back. Is
back.
it good for this exercise?
Exhale, warrior 2. Nice wide stance here as you open up to your left. Pull the pinkies back. Make sure you're not shifting forward here in the spine. See if you can stack the spine. Just do your best. Working. Good. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Keep the front knee bent, strengthening that front leg as you reach the right fingertips up and back. Big breath in here. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow to the top of the right thigh or right fingertips to the earth as you send the left fingertips either up towards the sky or all the way up and towards the front edge of your mat. Inhale in, lean back, spiral your heart up. Exhale, dial it down, moving into a twist. Left hand to the earth, right hand to the sky. Big breath. Feel free to lower your back knee here if you need to. Inhale in. Exhale, bring it all the way back to your nice low lunge. Inhale, get light on the fingertips. Look forward. Maybe they lift up. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back, plank pose. Inhale to look forward, shift forward. Squeeze the elbows into the side body. And exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Hey, buddy. Inhale, cobra. Smile here. Breathe. Exhale to release. Inhale in again as you curl the toes under. Exhale to press up to plank or half plank. Nice hollow front body. Inhale in again here. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. Listen to the sound of your breath. Feel it out. Find what feels good. Get in your body. I should say get back in your body. All right, anchor the right heel. When you're ready, let's inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Round the group. Inhale, claw through the fingertips, kick it back up. Exhale, shift it forward. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, shift it forward. Pause here. Try to squeeze everything up. Lift your left heel to your left glute. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Upper body's in plank. Good, and then step it all the way up. Pivot on the back foot. Take your time here. Control your breath.
Usually I have
crease back.
a jumpsuit. Now I've just been bothered, just fully dressed. I usually have a shorts and a t-shirt.
Front ankle. Back toes are turned in. We're going to press actively through the outer edge of that back foot. And when you're ready, reach fingertips up towards the sky. Big beach ball up and overhead. Find the joy. Soften the skin of the face. Own it. Inhale in here. Maybe lift the chest, the heart up, chin up. Maybe gaze up and back. And then exhale. Here we go. Warrior two. Nice wide stance. Pull the pinkies back. Stack the spine. Head over heart. Heart over pelvis. You got this. Breathing, breathing, breathing. And here we go. Keep the front knee bent. If you're new to the practice, that leg's going to get tired. Stick with it. You got it. Draw it from the pelvic floor. Here we go. Left fingertips reach up and then back. Peaceful warrior. Stretch. Tuck the chin. Lean back. Inhale. Exhale. Soften the left elbow. Bring it to the top of the left thigh. Right fingertips reach up or over towards the front edge of the mat. Always an option to bring the left fingertips down. Inhale in, spiral your heart up towards the sky. And exhale, dial it down.
Just trying to be flexible, to flex my bones and ligaments and muscles.
You stay present in that front leg.
Joints.
Right hand to the earth. Inhale, peel the left hip crease back to twist and open to the sky.
Ow!
Fingertips reach all the way up, crown of the head, reaching forward. Right heel reaching back. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to your lunge. Inhale, lift up, get light on the fingertips. Maybe they come up off the ground, maybe not. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back. And here we go, moving through a vinyasa of your choice. It can be knees, chest, chin. It can be chaturanga to upward facing dog. It can be belly to cobra. It can be a child's pose. Find what feels good. We will meet in downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Take a couple cleansing breaths here. And then from downward facing dog, bend your knees. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, make your way there in a way that feels good. All right? This time, bring the feet together, really together. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine, flat back. Exhale, fold. Now bend your knees, send your hips back. Here we go, chair pose, reaching the
Is it okay for the back?
back.
I think it's good stretching,
So
but is it okay?
Up and back, pinkies forward, palms face each other. Don't worry
Yeah, but
about
slight
the
arthritis. Is it
shoulders
okay?
here.
Like,
You can work
pardon
in
me.
diagonal as you build this posture from the ground up. Breathing deep.
Feels
Inhale.
good, but I don't know.
Exhale, sink a little lower. You got
A
this.
little lower.
Inhale in. Exhale, sink a little lower. You got this. Inhale in. Exhale, straighten the legs. Stand up tall. Beautiful. Hands come together down at the heart. Pause here. Try not to fidget. Smile. Breathe. Observe. Inhale in, lift your sternum to your thumbs. Exhale, ground down through the back body. So playing a little bit with opposition here, lifting through the front, grounding through the back. As you're ready, peel your right heel up, shift your weight to your left foot. Just pay attention to what's going on in the hips. If you're collapsing in that left hip, press away from the ground. Find that energetic lift through the front body, that grounding through the back body. So lots of options here. You can do tree pose, or we'll inhale, lift the right knee up, standing one-legged Tadasana. Grab the right ankle, cross it over the top of the left thigh as you bend your left knee, send your hips back. So a little figure four here. Inhaling deeply here. Exhale, maybe take it into a forward fold. Fingertips coming to the earth.
My right
Another
foot
option
seems to be
here
a
is
little bit
to
stronger
just
and better balanced than the left one.
Tree pose. Opening the hip. Finding that
But I notice doing too long begins to hurt my knees on the next
play
day.
with opposition.
Too long, but for a little time it's okay.
If you have an arm balance, maybe here in your practice.
So I don't do the rest of it, and now while I'm waiting for her to finish, I'm doing my neck.
Shelf with the arms, gaze forward and work to rock front and back.
30 seconds one way, static.
Up off the ground.
That's why they can
Another
push
option
it,
is to
but
come
nicely
to
without
the
hurting
stand
myself.
Here, balancing.
The neck here is
One hand to the
stance.
chest, and then the
Over
other.
there, on this side, straight. Then
If
to the
we're in
left
tree
as far as I can.
pose, maybe take a variation.
Try to look back, but it's as far as I can.
Maybe arms up and releasing the fingertips behind the back.
See, left I have more range of motion than to the right. Here's one more.
And
To the
whatever
right,
variation
see?
you're in, keep the
Oh,
toes, your
hurts
right
right
toes
here.
right. Inhale, lift the chest, come all the way through that standing one-legged
And then
Tadasana.
one more to the left.
And then let's slowly release. Inhale in,
And then
reset the
bend
feet,
to the
bring it
right.
together.
It's supposed to go like 80 degrees. I only go like 20 or 30.
Just a little play.
See, like this,
Have
it
fun,
hurts
have
over
fun,
here.
Use your breath, listen to your body, lifting the left leg up
This
for
one is
tree
more.
pose, or grabbing the left
Easy,
ankle,
without too
bending
much
your
strain,
right
so
knee,
not to hurt
sending the
myself.
hips back, creating a little
And
shelf
then
for
to
your
the
left
left,
ankle with
trying to get to my shoulder, but this is the range of motion I have.
hands come together, maybe
A little
here
more.
to start. We breathe deep, we find something to focus on out in front. And then lots of options here to play safely.
Again.
Fingertips might come to the ground. You might work in Vrksasana tree pose. Maybe the palms come forward.
And
You
then
play with
eyes
little
to
arm
the right.
balance. Or the process.
Eyes to the left,
Maybe it's
On the eye.
stand.
and again, this movement.
Elongate your breath.
Sometimes I also do this while waiting for her to finish that exercise with leg.
If you are not breathing, then you need to take a step back and reset. Good life advice.
I find it very difficult to do this. Imagine, if you do like this, just like this, and then close your eye. Or this you can stand a long
Wherever
time.
you are, let's take one more.
But if you do it,
deep
close your
breath
eyes.
and use your exhale to craft your
You
mindfulness.
can do it, but more difficult. But if you close your eyes first, and then do it,
and then eventually we'll meet back
then it's more difficult. Try that. So the first one, just
together.
like this.
Harvest there, not there already.
See how long you can stand like this. A minute or two.
And a long breath out.
Then do this, and then close your eyes after this.
And a long breath.
And then close eyes first, and do this.
Walk the feet
You quickly
wide.
lose balance. See how if you can, they say if you continue doing that every day, 7 times a day, just waiting for the bus stop, go like this.
Gently at your side.
It makes your
Left
dynamics
hand
and
to
balance,
your side.
and actually helps the entire.
And you didn't think
Body.
we were going to have a yoga joy practice without some knocking on heaven's door. So here we go, soft bend in the knees. You're just going to start
Final
swaying
one.
your arms. Just be
I wish I know.
heavy and relaxed. And you're going to sway them a little side to side. Sync up with your breath in a way that feels good. Feel your feet grounded on Mama Earth. Keep a slight bend in your knees to protect them. And let's see what happens here if we start to lift the heart. Create a little softness in the neck. If you feel like a goofball, perfect. You're doing it right. And maybe the tempo here starts to pick up a little bit. Maybe you start to play with a different kind of rasa, like maybe you've been doing with this on your own for a while or with me for a while. Maybe you can find a softness or something new here. Find the joy. We're not going to be here long, so keep breathing. 20 more seconds. Let it go. Let it go. Have fun. 10 more seconds. Let it go. Breathe deep. If I can do this on YouTube, you can do it wherever you are. All right. And then start to slow it down. And start to come back to yourself. In this moment, bring the feet together, really together. Hands come back to the heart. Take a second here before we close to just notice how you feel.
And that's my exercise. Это вот мои упражнения in English and in Russian. Do you like it? So it takes about, again, 40 minutes. 20 the first one, it's called yoga for the beginners, yoga для начинающих сначала, а потом another 20 minutes, yoga joy. Makes it 40 minutes, 3 times a week. And I think, what if I do it every day? It's not very strenuous. You know, you see yoga sometimes very, very twisted like this. Like, I don't do that. This is just stretch. What do you think? Give me your feedback. Как вам нравится, ребята? Как вы считаете? Не слишком я делаю? Это не кренделя йоги, такой серьезной йоги, чтобы голова там крутилась вокруг там колен и так далее. Это более для начинающих. Так что я думаю, это просто как зарядка, разминка. Ну не знаю. What do you think? Let me know. Как вы считаете? Ребята, скажите, кто специалисты, нет специалисты, как вам кажется? В каком я состоянии? Я вешу примерно 100 ну может 98 около 100 килограмм. I weigh about 215 pounds. My height is 6'1", approximately 185 centimeters, I think, almost 2 meters, a little less than 2 meters. My weight over the height ratio is right at the point. Maybe just slightly a little bit more. But what do you think? Give me your feedback. Что вы, ребята, думаете? Как вам считаете? Позвоните мне, дайте ему свой ответ, чтобы я был в курсе. На правильном ли пути? Может, вам поможет такое? Maybe somebody it will be helped. Maybe things too much. Let me know. Today is Friday, February 8th. March 8th, excuse me, March 8th. С Международным женским днем всех. Сегодня обнимаю с ваш Лев из Beersheba, Israel. We'll stay in touch from Beersheba, Israel, March 8th, 2024. Shabbat Shalom. Today's Friday. Shabbat Shalom. Friday about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Shabbat Shalom.